Alright, we're recording, cool. So, this is going to be my first lesson. This is the basics of nutrition. It's a nutrition lesson for 5th and 6th grade students. The health education standard we're going to focus on for this video is going to be the standard 7, which is that students will demonstrate the ability to practice health-enhancing behavior and avoid or reduce risks. So the outcomes for this lesson will be that students will be able to know the basic food groups. So your fruits, your vegetables, your meats, your dairy, your sweets, your grains. I think that's all of them. I don't know. I probably need to brush up on this before I teach this lesson. So the students will also know how to use the basic food pyramid, and the last outcome is students will learn how to eat healthier by using the ChooseMyPlate.gov website for 1 week. So the ChooseMyPlate.gov website is really cool. You can search food products, like if you ate Kraft macaroni and cheese, you can find Kraft macaroni and cheese and plug that in online, and it'll help you see what nutrients you're missing in your diet, how many calories you're eating, what you're doing well at, what you might need to work on in the future. So it's a really good tool for students this age. And it's kind of fun. So yeah. Description of strategy. First, students will be given a short lecture on the basic food groups to make sure that they're familiar with all these groups. So fruits, vegetables, grains, meats, dairies, and sweets. Pretty straightforward. Number 2, the next part of the class will involve the students having a discussion on what it means to eat healthy. The goal of this discussion is just to make sure that students understand that there's not one diet for every person. So if you're a little bit more active, you might need more protein, you might need more carbohydrates, more calories, just because you're using more energy. Just students need to realize things like that. Lifestyle does play a part in what diet is right for you. Alright, and finally, the students will use a computer to use the ChooseMyPlate.gov website to plug in the foods that they have eaten in the last 24 hours. Just do this in class so that they can have a small idea of how their diet fits into the government recommended diet. Alright, materials needed. Each student will need access to a computer for this lesson, so a computer lab would probably be good to have class in that day. And you also need a projector or a whiteboard just so you can put up the food pyramid so that kids get a visual of what it actually looks like. So, formative evaluation. Level 1 of understanding would be that students just know the basic food groups. Level 2 will be that students will be able to understand the difference between a healthy diet and an unhealthy diet. Level 3, students will be able to understand that there's not a generic diet that is perfect for all people, and that different people have different nutritional needs based on, activity level, lifestyle, those types of things. So yeah, that'll be important moving forward. And then level 4, students should be able to evaluate their diet based on the ChooseMyPlate.gov website over a weekly period of time, so that they can just see what they're eating, what they're not eating, what they may need to change, what should stay the same, those types of things. Points of emphasis for this lesson would just be that not all people have the same nutritional needs, and that's very important. Also, just that diet is a huge part of a person's health and well-being, just so that they understand that eating right can keep you from getting sick, can keep you at a healthy body weight, those types of things. So yeah, that is the end of my first lesson.